Welcome to Monday. Monday, the meeting place. Welcome. Finally got it working. Okay, remember when you go live to set it to public so people can actually see it. That would be a good thing, right? Okay. This is awesome. All right, so to my people on Instagram, you guys need to come over to YouTube so you can see what I'm doing. But we're going to start with Instagram first. So, man, that is out of focus. Focus. If I do it like that, it's more out of focus. Jeez. I don't have it set on autofocus because otherwise it'd be this little square following me around the whole time. He'd be like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, right? It'd be so weird. Okay. So, I want to start over here on Instagram and ask everybody how they're doing. How about everybody's having a great, had a great weekend? Welcome back. I would say welcome back to the work week, but I don't know how many of you guys are working because we're still all stuck at home. And, now you don't even want to go outside because you could get set on fire or tased or sprayed with mace or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's an interesting time. So, a lot of emotions going around. Anyway, we're going to move on past that because I can't do anything about that right here, right now, except for pray for those people and make sure that no one dies and they're all safe, and pray for the families who have suffered. And we pray for everybody to be safe, okay? So, all right, let's go, and I want to make some announcements. So, thank you guys for all of you who are playing the Lost Pick contest, right? So, getting your meeting place merch and trying to get that lucky pick. I haven't heard that anybody's got one yet, so keep going to the merch and getting your merch, and somebody's going to get it. So, yeah, that's the first announcement. The Lost Pick contest is still going on. So getting closer to figuring out when I want to do a show. And I think we're shooting for either November or December. And I was talking with Mr. Matthew Noveski today because I went to Orb Studios in beautiful Austin, Texas today and did some string work on Icarus Bell. A couple of Icarus Bell songs. So that was awesome. And what a great project. They're killing it over there. Alan on drums and Matt on bass and did some really cool string work stuff. So anyway, I was talking with him and we were talking about doing a show. And so I don't know, maybe I'm letting the cat out of the bag a little bit early, but there's a talk. Maybe in the meeting place in Icarus Bell will get together and do a show in December. We'll see if Icarus Bell can pull it together. I'm putting a challenge out to him right now, telling him, yes, Icarus Bell, the meeting place, December. Okay, I want that to happen. So I'm throwing the gauntlet down right now, and we'll see what happens. So that was a lot of fun today. I had a great time. Saw Mr. Will Knack as well. And, yeah, it was great to see everybody. I want to thank everybody also, all of you who tuned in to the Stage It show on Friday with Justin and I. What a great time. That was pretty awesome. It was almost 2 hours long, and we played all the songs from The Answers and Consent to Treatment. And started off with the answers from Consent to Treatment, though, even though there's answers on answers and then there's answers on Consent to Treatment. We did the one off Consent to Treatment first. And that was pretty amazing. And so had fun. I tell you, it was a little crazy, though, because, we're playing into to a screen, right? You can't see anybody, so it's not like we can interact with anybody, and so it's just the two of us kind of playing music and staring at, looking at each other like, what next, and you can't see any interaction. We're used to thousands of y'all, yelling at us and screaming at us, and shouting out requests and stuff, and so it was a little different. I must say that I didn't know what to expect, and that was quite unexpected. So anyway, kind of what's going on like right now. I'm just sort of talking to my camera and then to my phone, and I'm not hearing anything back from you guys except that what you're saying over here, which I can read it and I see it, and love you guys so much. I think the Instacam is a little out of focus right now. I don't know what its problem is, but it's definitely not focusing. So, yay to technology. What other announcements are there? Wrote a new song this weekend, and I sent it to Justin, and he loves it. And so you never know, we may have ourselves a new song on the way for next record. Speaking of which, I got a mix back for "I Will Follow You," and wow, what an awesome mix that is. That song is incredible. So I know a lot of you have gotten to hear that song live, and at the shows that we played last year, and I guess the one show that we did in February. And so, yes, I can't wait to perform that one live for you guys too. But I hope you're enjoying "This Is What I Live For," because that is an amazing, powerful song, right? What a cool video, the lyric video for it. And you guys have seen our family "Oh My My" video, right? That's pretty cool, with all our families in it. That was kind of a treat that we got to do, and so glad that got released out to you guys on Friday as well. The documentary, of course, I know everybody's had a lot, or not a lot, but there are a lot of you who have gotten to see it, and there's been some great reaction. Thanks for all of you who joined me. What was it, on Thursday, I guess, was for the Q&A that I did. That was a lot of fun. And so yeah, a lot of things going on, you know, during this pandemic and us having to stay inside. We're really trying to keep you guys informed. We're trying to create new content for you. Obviously, I'm going live, Justin's going live, Jeremy rides this bike and goes live, and Matt shows us all the Icarus Bells, new stuff that's going on. Will is constantly riding and taking care of his newborn daughter, Nova, which is super sweet, and we love her and welcome her to the family. And so we hope you guys enjoy what's happening and what we're putting out. So with that said, if you guys are enjoying the content, I have the Instacam right here for you. But also, if you can contribute and help us out during this time, since we're not touring, this is a little way you can. So the PayPal, the Cash App, and the Venmo. I do appreciate anything that you guys can do. Understand if you can't, but if you can, I do appreciate it. It helps my family out so much. So God bless you for it. So with that being said, I want to go over here to Instagram and to the Instacam, and I want to bring somebody on. And let's talk to you guys, because I miss y'all, and we haven't talked to somebody in a long time. Okay? All right. Let's see who wants to be on here. Let's go. Let's go. Sonia, you're up, because you're on. Let's do this. Where's Sonia? Sonia. Is she going to come on? There she is. Sonia.
Hi.
Hello. Surprise.
Yeah, a little bit. I was hoping that you would take me, but I wasn't expecting you to take me.
You kind of disappeared. Did you go get some coffee or something?
I'm cooking, so I went to the fridge to put something away.
Well, welcome. Welcome to Monday Night Meeting Place with me.
I miss you so much, Ryan.
We miss you so
God.
much. Why don't you tell everybody who you are and where you're at?
I am Sonia Stropa, and I guess I'm in Iowa.
In Iowa. And how's the weather in Iowa today?
Oh my gosh, 90 degrees.
Wow.
It was hot. Tomorrow is my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. And it's supposed to be 90 degrees. Today there was some wind, so that was nice. But tomorrow it's supposed to be 90 degrees. And no wind, really, really hot. So my kids are all like, "What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?" And I'm like, "Can we do something inside?"
no going to jump in the river or go to the pool or?
Thank you, Sue. I mean, I don't. Well, first off, all the pools are closed, and I live very close to the city of Des Moines, which everything's closing. Hy-Vee was closing at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Walmarts were closed. It's just crazy. I mean, I told the girls that I would be happy just going down to the house and playing games or something, and just being together, away from all the craziness.
I hear you. Well, we started doing puzzles here at my house, and so I had Amazon deliver like 4 or 5 puzzles, and so we've been doing a puzzle a week, and we've gotten like the really small 1,000-piece, or large one, but the small pieces, 1,000-piece, and crazy repeating designs. So they've been very, very hard to do, and we do a little bit each night as a family.
And the kids do them too?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that probably makes them smarter.
Yeah, Miss Holland is quite the puzzle doer. She can recognize the patterns and put them together. And so,
That's awesome.
Dad's the sorter. I sort everything because that's my OCD.
They drive me nuts, but I have a client at work. You can throw down a $500 piece puzzle, and she'll have it done in an hour.
Oh wow,
it just blows me away.
that's
She's
incredible.
autistic, and it just blows me away. But yeah, so I commented earlier, but I was supposed to be on a plane on Friday to go spend the birthday time in California and hit one blue show after another up the coast. And so you picking me tonight really, really means a lot to me because I miss you guys so much. I missed one show already, and then there was one supposed to be San Diego in June
Yep.
3rd
Yep.
for my birthday. It's hard.
I know. We're so sorry.
And you don't have to be sorry, man. I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry for your wife, man. She got to put up with you.
That's for damn sure. That's right. She's like, you've been home way too long.
But
Oh.
anyway, I'm just so appreciative of everything you guys give us. Your mom, your wife, they both pulled me out of hard spots, and they're always there. And I don't know. Every time I see you guys, I give you hugs and tell you thank you. I mean, I think you guys probably know who I am. You're
Absolutely.
like, they actually know you, and I'm like, well, yeah, I think so.
Yes. Yes, very much so. We know exactly who you are. Well, we appreciate you guys, and you know how much y'all mean to us, and it's always a great time to see you. Everywhere we see you, all over the place. I never know where any of y'all are from because I see you everywhere, so it's confusing to see you in California and then Iowa, and then I'm like, wait a minute, you're from Milwaukee?
I mean, Nashville, the Caverns.
Yep. Yeah, always a great time to see y'all everywhere. So.
Being able to see you guys and travel, it's really, hi Gene, I love you too. It's really, really been amazing for me. My life was never like that before. I just want you to know I live and breathe Blue October.
Oh,
Sure.
I know, you're so
Live and
sweet.
breathe Blue October.
Oh, we love
And
you.
believe me, I told my kids, I said, how about we just hang out and listen to Blue October? And they're like, okay. But usually it's like, oh God, Mom's listening to that again. But it's my birthday, so they gotta do it.
That's right. They can go outside if they don't want to.
And I've been driving my daughter's car, so I have a CD player in there. I put in the midi played CD the other day. How did I miss this?
Oh, thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
So, I just love you guys so much.
Wow.
December would be good. I have a concert in San Diego, supposedly on the 18th, so
Okay.
I could probably, if you, yeah, but Texas is 100% on my must-travel to list.
Well, you come down to Austin and you can meet my mother in person and my wife and all that. So. We're kind of losing you. Well, before I lose you, Sonia, I wanna put the Bonnie question to you. Do you have an unusual talent?
I was thinking, God, for some reason, I just had a feeling you would pick me, and I'm like, if he takes me, what am I gonna do for Bonnie? And I mean, the only thing I
Yes. I love those paintings. They're
Yeah.
so
I mean,
good.
unfortunately, I do not have a flat Della housey right here,
It's okay. I have the
but
one. I have the one you gave me.
up one in here.
Oh.
Yeah, but does Gina have the one you gave her?
Oh,
Yeah.
look at there. There it is. The horns. I love
I
it.
love the smile, though.
So
The
good.
smile is my favorite part.
Oh, yeah. I love it. So good. Oh,
But
Sonia, we
anyway,
love you so much. Thanks for joining me tonight.
you're very welcome.
And I hope
And thank you so
you have
much.
a beautiful birthday.
Give your wife and those kids a big old hug for me, please.
I will. I absolutely will. God bless you. Good to see you. Let's take a picture. Okay, here we go. Oh gosh, where's my button? All right, and 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right. Have a great night. Good to see you. Bye bye. Come watch me on YouTube.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that's so good. So great to see her. Such a great time. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm hoping for the December Phoenix concert, but I suspect that in-person shows are not happening this year. Meeting place on stage at Please. Well, a Blue October show may not happen this year. We don't know. We haven't gotten that far, you know. So hopefully we do, because we got to get back to work, got to get back touring. We're gonna get back out there and rock some shows for you guys. And I mean, my wife wants me to go back out on tour. I would love to. And this is what we do for a living. This is what we do for love. And it makes my heart happy to get out there and play and see you guys. So absolutely, I can't wait to get back to it. This camera is still out of focus. Okay, all right. So let's go to the next person before we run out of time here. All right. What's up, Bree? Let's see. See what's up with Brianna. What's up?
Hey.
How are you?
So good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Tell everybody who you are and where you're at.
Hi guys, I'm Bree. I am in Salt Lake City, Utah. And yeah, just here.
Okay.
In my backyard.
Oh, so cool. Yeah, I like how you have the little hill behind you.
The hill, yeah.
Yes, it's all terraformed and everything.
Yep. It'd be a great place for a outdoor concert.
Oh, I like it. I like that. That's a little hint, 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 nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Hint, hint.
Okay. So we've talked about getting out and going camping in South Utah.
Yep.
That sounds like a fun time, right? To get out in the middle of nowhere and away from crazy people rioting and coronavirus and all that stuff, right?
Yep. Let's get out there.
That would be so cool. I've never been to southern Utah, which would be amazing. Right where Arizona meets Utah. It was one of the most beautiful places. Right above the Grand Canyon. That was one of my bucket list places to go. And we were actually supposed to do that. It was on the list for actually right about now. And if coronavirus hadn't happened, we would be getting at the end of June into July, and then we were going to start our vacation, and that was probably going to happen. So, but got a little bit delayed, right? But that's okay. So how's the hubby? What's he doing?
He is just chilling. Say hi.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, man. Just chilling. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, of course.
So great to see you. I was just talking about us going camping and everything, and just to do a little throwback. You guys came down to Austin and came to a Meeting Place show. That was a great time. I do appreciate y'all coming down and hanging out. That was awesome. I'm hoping to do it again in December.
Let us know the dates. We'll try.
I know. I got to check and see, if the venue's open and then all that kind of stuff. We don't want to put anybody in danger, but we definitely want to. I definitely want to get out and play. And if Blue October's off for the rest of the year, hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it does, then I'd like to get out and do a show because my shows would be a little bit smaller. So maybe they'll allow, 50 to 100 people to get together by December, and we'll see. Right?
Okay.
Looks like the weather's pretty good there in outside of Salt Lake.
It is. It's hot.
Yeah.
Like Sonia said, I guess it must be a heat wave across the nation. I don't know. We were at about.
You blinked out
So
there.
it
What was the temperature?
It was about 96 today.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
warm for up there. It hasn't been that warm here in Texas. We've actually had some storms come through, so the temperature's been low 80s or so, which has been nice. It's been fairly cool. So we're not too excited about getting the heat too soon. We'll be like, okay, we have a little bit of taste of the heat in late March and a couple times in April, and then that's good. Yeah, we'll see you in July and August. not yet. Just a little bit longer.
Not yet.
No, God no.
It got way too hot, way too fast. So hopefully we'll get a cool down at the end of the week, and we can have a break from the heat.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. All right. Well, I have to put the Bonnie question to you guys. So, do you guys have an unusual talent?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No. You don't knit
Not one
like.
that I found yet.
Okay. No knitting of kitty cat shaped doilies or anything.
No, I paint. I do really cool pour paintings. Angel's seen a few of those.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of my talents, I guess. It's not unusual, but it's a different process. A lot of people ask me, "How do you do your painting? Like, what's the method behind it?" I'm like, there is no method. You literally just pour paint on a canvas and hope it turns out okay.
Is it similar to the thing where you melt the crayons and spin the canvas around and let it drip and then
Yeah,
it goes
kinda
everywhere?
like that, but with paint, you get to create really cool cells, and I'll send you some of the ones that I've done. I'll send you
Oh
some
man,
pictures.
I can't wait. Definitely post a picture of one and tag me in it. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's great. I love when people list because even though you may not think that it's an unusual talent, somebody out there can't do that. So to them, it may be an unusual talent, right? So
Very good.
thanks for sharing your talent with me.
Awesome. Anytime.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, get hubby and let's get a little picture here. We'll take a picture for Angel.
There we go.
And 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So good to see you guys. Thanks for coming on with me.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good night.
We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Well, there we go. They are so awesome. Such a great couple, great friends of ours, close to our family. We love them. Love having them come to Texas. And, of course, we love going up to Utah and seeing them. And looks like Bonnie and Regan are having their own conversation over here on Instagram. You guys break it up, all right? Just throwing it out there. Okay. All right. Well, I hope everything's still going great over here on YouTube. Let me see if we got any. Oh, yeah. It seems like there's a bunch of people over here. Where did Holly get her moves? Oh, wait. Let's see. I got to go back over here. Oh, my gosh. You're going crazy over here. Ain't somebody's talking about, the Holland's moves on the Oh My video, right? She's got some dance moves over there. She's all like doing this. She's flexible. How she says it, she's flexive. Yes, that's how she puts it. I'm flexive. Yes. So, what's up, Mike? Mike. Okay, guys. Well, let's go over here and let's get one more person on, and because we're already at the 40-minute mark, and I don't want Instagram to go away before I can have one more person on. And Bonnie, I'm going to throw you in timeout because you're both going in a timeout. That's right. You tell them, Jenny. They're both going in a timeout. Flexive. That's right. They're both they're all flexive. All right. Let's see. Let's go one more, and then so tonight what we're going to do. I'm not saying I'm not going to play a song, but what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to show you guys some more Ableton stuff, because I know I did that and I haven't done it in a while. I've been going back and sort of revisited this thing, and I have a new song, that song, the Shimmies, that I played for you guys a couple of weeks ago. I got the drum parts back from Charlie, and so live right here on YouTube, I'm going to bring those tracks in and I'm going to put them in Ableton, and we're going to look at some routing and how to move sound around. And for Tamara out there, who took her Ableton lesson today. And oh, by the way, thanks to everybody who's taking lessons from me, who signed up. If you emailed me and you haven't heard back from me, I apologize. It's because I'm all full up, and I know I should get on there and tell you that, but I have just been so busy. So I appreciate everybody who signed up for lessons, and it's going great. Everybody's having a great time, and so if I have some more openings, I'll go down the list of the people who have already emailed, and I'll reply to you. So yeah, it's going great. I've been really enjoying it. And so anyway, she's taking Ableton lessons, and she's doing an amazing job at it. It's not easy stuff. And so I'm going to take a little bit of what we were doing in her lesson with sequencing and bring it into Ableton and show you how to route the sound out of a MIDI track into an audio track. Okay? So I hope that's good content for you guys tonight. I'm going to do one more over here on Instagram, say hello to somebody, and then we're going to bring it over to YouTube and have ourselves a little parody over here. Okay? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, let's just bring the ringleader in. We haven't heard from her in a while. Let's see what the boss is doing. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the boss. The boss. And with her special talent is what? She farts.
Party.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Everybody knows Regan. Regan, how are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here in my green box.
And I've got the covers all up, snuggling.
Oh, you snuggled up?
Yeah, my dog just left me too. She was just like, peace him out.
She's like, I'm done, right?
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to be camera.
He can't put me on. No.
Yeah.
Well, is
How are
it?
you doing?
I'm good. How's the weather in Michigan?
Today was gorgeous. It was warm. Again, the weekend was 60s. And beautiful, sunny. Last weekend was disgustingly, but the last couple days have been really nice.
That's good. You have any heat wave like the people in Utah and Iowa?
Not quite that bad, no.
Not that bad.
Because I don't do well with like humidity, because I'm curly, right? So that's just like straight up.
Well, you Yankees up there above St. Louis don't do too well with heat anyway. Yeah.
Nope, and ginger, so the sun, 10 minutes, I'm tomato red.
I know all about that, because look at my pasty white skin with these lights. I'm all blown out right here, And so yeah, the sun is torturous to me as well. We were thinking about going to the beach, and I go to the beach and I put on spackling. I just sort of spackle my face and paint it super white, and so that I don't die in the sun. And then I sit under an umbrella with a blanket over me.
Yeah. So 1 year ago today, we were at, Bunbury?
Yeah.
Bunbury?
Yep.
And we were up on the rail, and I had at one point, a couple of the bands before you guys, I had to like go off and sit under
I'm telling you, you gotta take precaution because the sun is deadly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll mess you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Bonnie drove us home in like the most amazing lightning storm I've ever seen in my life. I seriously thought we were gonna get thrown over some bridge in Ohio. And I'm like, I really don't want to die in Ohio. Like many places, I don't want to die in Ohio. But she got us home.
You're like, I could die anywhere but Ohio. Just let me make it across the border. I gotta die. I gotta die in Michigan soil. That's right. At least 2/3 of my body must be in Michigan. Oh gosh. So hey, did you get to see the stage at show?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think?
It was amazing. It was my favorite yet, and I don't know what lie that was. Frankly.
Yeah, they're all great. They've all been great.
Because my favorite piece was in the band.
Oh.
You were rocking that violin. That's my favorite.
You're very sweet. That's very sweet of you. What was your favorite? What was your favorite song from Friday?
I don't know. Unexpectedly, when you guys started playing Graceful Dancing, I was like, and usually, like, I love that song, but that's not a song that gets me like, oh, woo,
Right.
And I was like, it was good. I was like, I need this right now. This is good. But was there a little bit of there was a song you guys skipped. What was it?
Well, we skipped the ones off of the answers that were on consent or that were already played. So there's 2 versions of Breakfast.
Right.
There's two versions of For My Brother. 2 versions of the answers. Right, and so we didn't do the repeats on those. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Otherwise, we'd have been there for like 4 days.
Which is fine.
For you, but that room that Justin's in is about this big, and so we're literally on top. I had to he'd move his guitar and I'd have to go up and over his band and kind of scoot in back and
Move your head over.
get your big dumb head out of the way. Oh, it's too funny.
We really did enjoy it, and a few of us were like the entire time. We've got it on the computer, the TV, or whatever like that, and we're just like bad messaging each other the whole entire time.
I know we didn't turn the comments on because it would have just been like going like crazy, and I probably would have been like playing and trying to read the comments, and then like slowly the violin stops, and I'm like, and Justin's like, whack, what are you doing? Pay attention, not. We already had a couple of flub ups, but I think the great thing is a testament to our how many years together that we've been together, and we can read off each other really well, and then also kind of reel each other back in. Like he started on Sweet and Somber. I was playing, and I was just kind of zoning out, and then he's like, like, hey, this is where that part happens, so you might as well start playing it. I don't know why. I just made him sound like an 80-year-old drunk man or something, but hey, might want to play that part of the song right now.
That's okay. He goes into character all the time. Like he's all of a sudden he's like a like major Southerner, not like a Texas Southerner.
No.
He's got like a yeehaw accent going on. You're like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's his hillbilly side. You guys are. I've been trying to tell you guys for years that it's just a little bit hillbilly, and then he gets the rock face going. He puts his eyebrow up like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't do. I should be able to do a pretty good impression of him, but I can't.
Does he have like a permit to drive that Bobcat? Because I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You know what? I would say yes, he does. Because there's a lot of things in Texas you don't need permission to do. Yeah, in Texas you can just do whatever you want. This is why we like Texas.
Get a Bobcat.
Right. It's like we drink water out of the ground. It's like Screw it.
That's right. That's right.
I don't know where that came from. It's like water out of the ground. Okay. Yeah.
I do too. I mean, we're on a well system at my house, so.
Yeah. Don't be drinking. Just don't be drinking that Flint water.
Oh gosh, no. But you know
Those
what?
poor people.
Speaking of, you know, praise them. Those Flint. Well, I was going to say Flintiganders. They're not Michiganders.
Flintonians.
Flintians or whatever. The Flint community, just throwing it out there, they had a protest, demonstration, whatever you want to call it, the other night, and it was so beautiful.
Wow.
And it was so peaceful, and the officers joined them, and
Wow.
for a community that had so much hardship lately,
Yep.
they did a beautiful job.
Wow.
You know,
Oh,
that's what people are going to listen to, not these, you know, not the reckless, the people that are doing it properly.
Right.
You know,
Right.
doing it peacefully. Yeah. So
Yep.
props to Flint.
Yep. Yeah, that's amazing, and that's, let them be an example of that, and that's amazing. Gotta love that when communities come together, and that's what we need. It's like my post I made the other day about the launch. It's like we get through this as one nation, as one team, not divided, not you're this, you're that, I'm this, I'm that. It's us, and so you may be a Yankee up there in Michigan, but you're a sister in my heart, and then we can't do this separated. So I implore everybody to keep it real, come together, and let's get through this, right?
Yeah. Absolutely. Amen.
Okay. Well, Regan, I'm gonna let you go. It's always great to talk to you. Great to see you. I hope you have a wonderful week, and come on over to YouTube if you want to learn a little bit about computer music.
Always do. And just a heads up, the chicken, the rooster that always attacks Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Fourth,
He got rehomed.
well, 4th of July.
She's not gonna get attacked during your live sessions anymore.
Oh. So are we gonna have like some chicken legs on the 4th of July or something?
I'll ask her. It's still alive, so I'll ask her.
Oh. Well then, if it's still alive, then it's a threat. It's a possible threat. We just need to.
It's still a threat to the community.
Yeah. Sorry to all you vegetarians out there, but chicken tastes good.
It sure do. It sure do.
All right, sweetheart. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Always great having Regan on. She's funny. Okay, somebody says, but the water does still suck. Just FYI. Huh. Must be talking about Flint. Yeah, that does suck. Those poor people in Flint, Michigan. It's just unbelievable what they have been subjected to. The poor children. And okay, I'm just reading back through the comments here. Well, listen, I want to get to it. It's already 10 o'clock. Wow. Central Standard Time. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, and thanks everybody for joining me over here on Instagram Live at the Meeting Place on Monday night. I think this is going to be a Monday night thing for me. The Monday Thursday thing was a bit overwhelming. Especially since I'm doing this all myself, and so I'm trying to manage all these things and then put them together and edit them and then get them out to you. Plus I'm teaching, plus I gotta be a daddy. So I hope it's okay with you guys that we just move this to a Monday thing. So we're just gonna go one day a week, Mondays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time here at the Meeting Place, okay? So I love you so much, Instagram. Thank you for being with me. Thanks to everybody that's come on the Instacam and joined me. So all you guys over on Instagram, come on over to YouTube because we're going to play some music. Okay, guys? Love you so much. Thanks for being here. Have a great night, Instagram. Love ya. Bye. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go and share that on Instagram, but we're going to turn it off right now. I am going to get rid of Instacam. No more Instacam. I wish I could get rid of that. I guess I could do it by this. All right. Okay, let me adjust the focal point on this because I'm going to get up close to here. So, if I'm looking down, which I do a lot, I'm actually looking at my screen, and then if I look over this way here, it's because I'm looking at another screen over there. And what we're going to do, so you see behind me here, right, all this stuff right here, that's YouTube behind me. But if I do this, boom, here we are, and this is Ableton, and I'm going to make this part of Ableton much bigger so you guys can see it, right? And I think what I'm going to do to myself, I'm going to make myself smaller. Yeah, there we go. So little mini. All right, so let's make this even bigger here. Yes, I'm going to put myself, wait. I'm going to put baby in the corner. Wait, where did baby go? Wait. Here we go. Nobody puts baby in the corner. All right, so for those of you who might have headphones on, be careful, because I don't know if I have the balance of the sound correct, and I don't want to hurt your ears, because I had this on earlier and it was really loud. Oh, my computer is going to be running slow because there's so much going on. The processing power is not there for my computer. This might be a really short show. Come on, little puppy. Let's go. Let's play some music. 1, 2, 3, go. Everybody's like, oh, this is boring. Can't even get your computer to work. Bonnie must have headphones on. Okay, come on now. You were just playing just a few minutes ago. Man, my computer is hot. Maybe that's why I can't do it. Oh, this might be a pretty short show. I apologize, guys. More technical difficulties. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. I may have to just make a video of this and put it out for you guys at a later time, because Ableton is just not responding. Let's see. Well, this is embarrassing. Okay. Yeah, live is not responding. All right, let's close it out and see if I can get it to open back up. All right, give a little bit of a breather here. Let's just close some of these windows. Maybe that'll help. It doesn't have to keep so many windows open. All right, let's launch it again. See what happens. In the meantime, I would like to recover my work. Yes, let's go. Come on back. Let's take a little bit of hydration here. It's coffee, so it's not really hydrating, but it definitely does taste good. And Mr. Will Knack would be happy that I'm having a little one of these Sour Patch gummies. Okay, we're back up. But is it going to run it? Let's see. Success. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm also still broadcasting. I did take that picture, Sheila. Thanks so much. That is part of my side hobby of astrophotography. All right, so the sound is coming right now. Woo, that's loud. I'm going to turn this down. All right. How's the sound? How's the level? Is it killing anybody? All right. So we know that that's playing, right? We got it now. So what I want to do is I want to bring in Charlie's drums. So I'm going to bring my folder finder window up, and I'm bringing these tracks. So I'm on a different screen right now that you guys can't see, and I need to go into my documents and find the Ableton session, new 2020 shit. Go to the Shimmies project, drum stems. Okay, and so over here, I'm going to create some new tracks, right? So we create 1, 2, 3, 4. How many tracks does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This first one we're going to call, he calls it kick drum. So we're going to call this kick. Okay, and then we're going to tab down to the next one. We're going to call this one snare. Snare, as in snare jera. Now he has a snare verb, which is kind of cool. Let's do snare verb. So that means he put reverb on the snare. So we tab down. Then there's hi-hat. I just do HH for hi-hat, not HHH. Ooh, nope. Okay, and then the next one, I did do HHH. We'll just leave it. That's funny, huh? And then this one's called overheads. We'll just do OH for overheads. How about OH little s? Okay, so there we go. Now, we're gonna drag and drop. So I'll just bring this little window up over here to you guys to show you what I'm doing. Come on, little window, come with me. It does not want to go, so never mind. We're just going to bring the kick over. Let's bring the kick over. Come on. Yes, and there it is. So I'm dragging and I'm dropping. So what I'm doing is click and hold, and then I'm going to drop it in place. And hopefully it should line up for the beginning of the song, and there it is. So he has lined it up, and it matches perfectly with what's the existing sections. Right? Great. So now we have snare. So the next one will be snare. Let's drag snare over, and we're just gonna drop it in the same spot. So everything's lined up. He did a good job of keeping everything organized and the same size. So now we're gonna do this one. Now there is a faster way to do this. You hold down Control and you just drag all of the files in here, and they drop into place, and they create their own files. And they don't name themselves, but they do just sort of drop in and create their own regions. So that's maybe for a more advanced lesson. But for now, we're just going to drag and drop, right? Because it's kind of fun. Because you can move it around. All right. So there we go. We have hi-hat, snare verb, snare, and kick, and overheads. Cannot hear the music. I can hear the music. Can't hear the music? My mother just texted me and said you couldn't hear the music. Now it's also not playing. So let me read some comments here. I'm the only one who can hear it. Shh, damn. I'm in my own world right now. I'm sorry, guys. I sure am. Let's see if I can change that. Let's do this. I need to bring up OBS. I think I know why. Check, check. I'm going to mute my microphone real quick, and that way... So I'll be right back. Can y'all hear it? Can you hear it? No? Anybody? Oh, okay. I got it up now, but I can't tell. How about now? Check. Okay, so maybe I can turn it up now. Yeah. There's so many things going on. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just, in my own little world, guys. Thanks for letting me know. We got the music. Okay. All right. Okay, so everybody can hear the music now, right? You can hear it? Right, so I know that was pretty loud. It's fine. Okay, I had to turn it down on my end because it was pretty loud to me. And then how about this? Hello. Woo! No sound? Still? For not knowing what you're doing. You're doing a pretty good job. Hey, Bonnie, there's my special talent. Not knowing what I'm doing, but I'm doing a good job at it, right? Damn, I love it. Okay, let's try this again. So now I brought in Chucky's drums. So we're gonna solo Chucky's drums because I want to hear them just by themselves. So if you want to solo things all together, you hold down Control and you do it like that. And then I press play. And it's going to start here in just a second. As you can see, it's rolling right here. And yeah, that kick sounds great. Okay. Yep, there he comes in with the hi-hat. All right. Hi-hat. The overheads, snare. Okay, so great. Now he's lined it all up, and let's put it in with the rest of the music. This is that crazy sound. Huh. Okay. All right, I want to stop it right there because what I want to do now. So now we have the live drums in, right? So I want to bring these in with the the program drums that we had before, right? So these tracks right here, the kick and the snare. Just going to re-engage these. I'm going to solo them so we can re-familiarize myself with them. Right? Yes. You make me relate to you. Yep. Yes, very 9 Inch Nails because I'm a huge 9 Inch Nails fan, as you guys know. Alright. Help me. I broke apart my insides. Okay. So now let's hear what it sounds like with the real drums and the program drums. I'm going to go through and I'm going to mute this first section. For those of you working in Ableton, if you highlight and hit 0 on your keyboard, it mutes the tracks. Okay, just the little clips, just a clip mute. All right. Probably have to do some leveling, get things right. So just to solo that out, you can hear when the bass, the lower kick comes in, it really adds a lot of sub to it, and it's a bit much. So I'd like to kind of wriggle that in. So you can hear it right here. Right, so without it, real drums, program snare, turn it down a little, maybe pan it, all right? Then here comes our nice. And everything. And then this down here, this is what you're hearing. This is let me turn this off real quick. This is Will's part, and Will recorded this and sent it to me, and I fell in love with it, and I chopped it into little pieces, and I made this hook. So Tamara, if you're watching, this is it's not really sampling, but it's slicing. So you take a sample, let's say you recorded something off a record or a tape or wherever, whatever, a little sound bite off your phone or something, and you bring it in the WAV file. You can go into this WAV file all the way down to its itty bitty parts and chop it and pull out just a little bit of it and then put it next to something, you know what I mean? Like make little pieces out of it, like this one. I turned it around, made it reversed. You can see in here I cross-faded it and reversed it. Yep. Flip it. Is that T-Swift? T-Swizzle? And that's what this is. Alright, so then I took that and let's see. This is the little hook, and so I put this thus with thus. Yes. And we're building. Listen to some of the mando here. So that's my mandocello. So you can read mandocello. Collapse. And just bring it all in. What? That was a hell of a fill, Charlie! Shit, I gotta hear that again. Damn. What? Okay. Okay, sorry. You're like, okay, we just keep hearing the same thing over and over. I want to show you this real quick because this was kind of fun. So in your music, what's referred to as a pad, or like the bed of the string, like we use strings and keys and synth, you build these pads, right? And they just sort of they they come behind and they sort of piece everything together, right? They make these nice flowy tones, and they're usually long notes that don't really move very fast. And that's what these are right here. These ones in the kind of olive green, grayish green right here. I'll zoom into them so you can see them better. Pad two, like pad thai, but pad two. All right, and so I'll just solo them out real quick, and they're really fun. Right, so you can hear how they're really long and they sort of bridge the chords together. So if you hear them with let's play them with the mando. So I'll bring the mando in, and then you can see how they work together. right? So that's the pads that are in there, and really, when you listen to everything as a whole, they're there, but it's not like the thing that's right up in front as the loudest thing in the mix, but it definitely helps to bring all of that together. So you hear it? You can really hear it in the verse sections, so right here. Right? Okay, so for those of you who are getting into Ableton or anything like that, this really started off mostly as a DJ program, right? Because you can take these little clips and you can bring them in and out, sort of, whenever you want to. And so, having these little loops, right? You can make them into little squares like this, and then you can loop them over and over and over and over. And then, not really by doing this, but a simulated form of this, bringing stuff in one at a time. So if I were to minimize all of this stuff for you real quick, and then play it from the beginning. Hello, where did you go? I just lost it. Hello, no, don't go away. Jeez, what happened? Here we go. Sorry about that. If I just bring it in slowly for you, like this. So again, you can bring things in individually one at a time, and that's really building blocks. You can take these little things and actually they have a physical piece of gear where they have each of these little squares as a light, and each of these little square clips can be assigned to a square, and then you just press on that square and it starts playing that little section, right? And then you hit another square and then it lights up and then it starts playing a different melody, and so then they just keep cycling over and over. They keep looping, and you can bring them in and out as you want, and then you can bring them all in and have the full song, and then break it down to, when you're in the club and it's like the beat's going, and then they drop it just down to that kick, and then all of a sudden the music comes back in, right? So that's kind of the same concept right there. So all right, well, I promised you that we would go over some routing, so let's have a little bit of fun, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So this is we need a MIDI file. That are our MIDI channels. Where do they go? Okay, this is an audio one. Right, so that's not it. Okay, we're just gonna make a new one. So let's make a new MIDI channel. All right, Tamara, I hope you have your notepad out, because here we go. So in this one, we're going to bring in I did it again. Ableton has gone missing. It's because I keep messing with these windows. All right, so I'm going to bring in a drum track. Right, to this MIDI, right? This is a drum rack into here, okay? And here is our drum rack, okay? And so now I'm going to go up to drums, and Let's just pick, we did this earlier, we did the 808, so that's the one that she has, so I'll just bring in the one that she has. Right, and then there we go. So now we have all of our MIDI drums, okay? And so say we want to create a drum beat over the top of this middle bit, right, chira. Okay, so we're going to highlight, create, insert MIDI clips. We just created one. There it is. It's down here. We pull this up, and then there are all our instruments. Okay, and so if we press play, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, so this is our area to create this. So I'm going to put multiple kick drums here, right? We're just going to do this real quick, right? And then we're going to listen to 2, 3, 4. Okay, we already have lots of kick drums, so let's not do that. Let's do something fun. You know, we all know what this cowbell. I got a fever. Okay. So cowbell. Let's see what this sounds like. And it is not in tune. We are not going to worry about it being in tune, because we are just going to play these things, put them anywhere in some weird area. Probably sound awful. How about some maracas? Let's see if we can make one long, big long maraca. Let's see what happens. Okay, well that didn't work, so let's make a bunch of little ones. Let's see, maracas, make all these little ones. So Tamara, I hope you're paying attention here. Everybody's like, what the hell is he doing? It's so boring. This is a little bit of the boring part, but it's exploratory, and it is fun. The only prescription for a fever is more cowbell. That's right. Sounds awful, but we're going to copy, duplicate, muévete, duplicate again, move it in place, duplicate. This Apple D, so Command D is duplicate. All right, you could copy and paste, but why when you can duplicate? All right, and so now we have it all over the place. It goes all the way through. That is awful, but we're not here to criticize the sound. All we're here to do is teach a lesson, right? And this is what we're doing. We are teaching Tamara and anybody else out there how to take the sound out of this. So there it is. You see it right there, right? There it is. Awful, awful, awful. Worst sounds ever. I'm going to turn this thing off because it's starting to drive me crazy. Why is it in there anyway? Bye-bye. See, I just turned it off. It's like I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm just going to turn it off. Here it is, and I'm sick of it, and it's gone. That's all you got to do is just turn it off, and it's gone. So now we want to take the sound. So this is just MIDI. So like if you turn off the sampler, right? Okay, but it's not audio. This is audio. Audio, see it says audio, right? This is MIDI. This isn't like real sound. This is something connected to a VST, right? They're virtual instruments, okay? So this has no audio to it. But this is audio wave. So we want to take this and we want to put it on an audio track. And so over here in our routing section, we want to take the sound from the drum rack and put it onto audio 4. So right here in our in and outs, this is extension in, right? We drop down the menu here and we select 3 drum rack. So you're going to have it listed right here, 3 drum rack. Boom. Now you take and you arm the track. Okay, make it red. No, Mike, this is in Ableton. Yep. Or as Tamara likes to call it, Albeaton. Because there's beats in it. His name is Al Beaton. Yep. All right, now we just need to see when we play this if the audio is going to show up here. Okay, let's see. Yep, so you see there, but we're not hearing it because we have not brought our monitoring in. So we monitor in auto. So you'll see this lights up green. Yes, right? So if we wanted, we could solo this and only hear this. Right? That's the worst. That is the worst white boy beat ever. It's like cheesy Miami Vice crap, right? Awful. But we're teaching a lesson, okay? Teaching a lesson. All right, so now we're routing out of this track. We don't really do anything in here because this is coming out the master, but what we do, we go back, let me just review. On the extension in, we select our input to the track. Go down to what track. See, this is a list of all the tracks in the song. This is the track that we want. It's 3 drum track. So we select 3 drum track, arm it, and then it's going to show up here. So when we go up and we hit record, if we did everything right, and there it is. As you can see, the audio is being recorded onto this track. What? Damn. I'll get lost in this beat. It's like, girl. And then done. Right? See, no more audio. Okay, so we're done. So now, Tamara, if you're paying attention, everybody else out there learning how to route MIDI audio, MIDI sounds to audio track and record that. So you're thinking, well, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Like, well, so you could, let's say, you have a computer and it's not very fast and you built this beat and it's awesome, but you can't run the VST and record audio at the same time because your computer's like, I can't do that, right? So what you do is you bounce it down to this, right? You route everything down to one track and then you love the beat and you can hear it. So watch. So I could literally mute this track, just mute it and it's gone, right? No more. And then I turn this off, undo it, and now all we're hearing is this, okay? All right? Now we're not hearing anything, but now we're hearing the audio. You could solo it, right? It's still playing. We haven't given it the ability to come out, right? So if you really want to turn it off, you go over here and you go to this, and then you turn off the drum rack. Now it's off. And now it's not going to play at all, so it's not taking any CPU usage, right? You look up here and you're like, oh, look, my CPU usage is at 17. Let's see what happens when we turn it on. Right, and now we start playing. Whoa, 21, 22. Let's actually arm the track and turn it on. Let's see what happens now. 22, right? 25, 26. So you definitely want to stay out of the 20s, okay, when you're doing this kind of stuff. I got a lot going on in here. So if I were to run out of room, see how we dropped back down to 17, 18. My computer's running really hot right now too because I've been going almost 2 hours on this. So Tamara says, yes, sir. All right, so now you know how to run. So that little beat that you made earlier, now Tamara made a sick-ass beat. This is like her second time doing it, and she's making beats like Dre and shit. It's awesome. I'm so proud of her. So you made your beat, right? You built it. You built it here, right, with all your congos and whatnot, and built it. Build it, and they will come. And then you come up here, create your audio track, take the input, and select which track you want that input to come from. In this case, 3 drum rack into audio 4. And labeling things helps too. Sometimes I forget and I leave like audio 6. I'm like, what the F is audio 6? Right? Well, nothing, because they're not hearing it anyway. So then you select it, arm it, record it, and then boom, there it is. And then you can disable your track. Don't have to worry about CPU usage. Don't have to worry about it at all. And then you can move on, and boom. And then, so here's the next lesson real quick. We're going to jump ahead real quick. So let's say you like this much of the track, right? You just want, right? Boom, that's what I like about it. That's the most I want. So what you do is you edit that, right? So Command E is cut, right? You just select the region and Command E and it cuts it, right? And now you can just take that little piece and like move it, and boom, there you go. So now you've chopped that slice. Remember what I told you about slicing down here when I sliced Will's part all into little tiny pieces? See how it's all chopped up into little tiny segments? Well, that's what I did, and that's what you're doing up here. When you select it, Command E, Apple E, I don't know what it is on, is it Windows E, right? Command E, and then you pull it over, right? And so now it's like, ooh. So now you can just sort of kind of place it anywhere, because if it's cool, like, okay, so, wow, that's kind of weird, right? But let's say we place it on the offbeat. Okay, well, it's not playing with anything else, so how do you know it's on the offbeat? Well, I can see that the lines here, these little segments, these gray and white areas, right? This is 1, 1, 1, 1, right? And every other line is 2, 3, 4, 1, right? So I have put the beat on the end of 4. Let's see. Let's just turn on the drums. Let's solo the drums along with this. And let's see. Let's just see what happens. And let's just do the real drums. So right. That's awful. But this is my point, right? So now we like it. We like where it's at. We're going to duplicate, right? And why don't we copy and paste? Because we can duplicate. Duplicating is much quicker. So you Apple D, Command D, duplicate, 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 right? Much quicker. Makes a nice long clip. So bad. Oh. Boom! So now you've made a loop. Okay, so we started with creating the sequence, right? We are sequencing sounds in MIDI. We take that sequence sound, we route it to an audio track. We then take that audio track and we record it, right? And then we chop it. And we chop it into the little piece that we want. Now, you can do all kind of crazy stuff. Like you can take this one right here and like, man, I'm going to chop it. And now I'm going to click, right? And if you right click on stuff, there's a whole another menu that comes up. And this one's one of my favorite. Reverse clip. And reverse it. See how it turned it around? Let's just do this again. I'll undo. Boom. See how it's regular? Reverse it. Now it's reversed. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh. Man. Now, what are you like? Whoa, I like that way better. Let's just chop that out. So now we chop this out, and then we put it over here. And what if we just duplicate? What duplicate? Okay. Now let's see what it sounds like with drums. This is gonna sound weird, but it could just be the coolest thing in the world. And so this is what it is. You know, this is what I do. I just sit around, I chop shit up, and I put it in weird places, And what happens? That's awful. It's horrible, and I don't like it. So what do we do this? And we'll just do every other one. So let's turn it off. Right? We'll just go, okay, that's one. Turn that one off. We like this one. We're gonna turn this one off. All right, we'll stop there. Right? And so we go and we turn every other one off. And now we have kind of something more interesting. And then, you can just keep going. Like, I'm going to make another track. So let's make another track. And then watch this. I'm going to take this whole section right here. I'm going to drag it. Actually, it's just copy and paste. Oh, I just copied the one. But that's okay. That's all we need is the one, right? And, it's not even the same spot. But let's just, what do? Duplicate. Okay, and so now it's even weirder, right? And then we're going to solo it. So we bring it in. Yes. Okay. So it's the opposite of what Justin says. That was good. I'm saying this is terrible. But we're learning. This is a lesson on how to do this thing. This isn't like, oh, I just finished a song and it's spectacular and I'm done and I never have to do anything anymore. Eric, take it away. We have lots of work to do. Okay? And so, but for the teaching purposes, and to all of you out there who don't know what I'm doing, this is how you sample, create your own loops and drum sequences, and then convert them to audio, take that audio, and then morph it into something else. So just from that little thing that we did up here, this thing, take that into this thing, chop it out of this thing, make it into this thing, copy it into this thing, and then you put it with all the rest of this things. And that's how I get multiple things, right? So there's that thing. All right. Man, I'm making pancakes. Jenny's like, oh, you're making pancakes. And what did, yes, what, dang it. I love it. What, man, my headphones are crapping out on me here in this little cable, piece of crap cable. Buy better stuff if you want it to work better. What did James teach us last week? Don't be afraid of your first pancake, right? Because even if it comes out burnt, somebody's going to like it. Somebody is going to like that burnt pancake. And it's beautiful, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, guys, this has been amazing. And, I'm here doing this stuff and I enjoy doing it. I love doing it, you guys. I'm here for you and I love teaching you guys stuff. I'm going to bring this up here. It's right there. You can see it. Okay. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, again, you can contribute a little bit. Go to PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and help me out. Okay. My family thanks you. I thank you, and put food on the table. And my kids don't wear diapers anymore. Thank God, because they know how to crap in the toilet sometimes. And So we appreciate that. I don't know where I was going with that. That's kind of messed up, right? Regan says, tastes like rooster. Yep. So I love you guys so much. Thanks for being on here with me. I hope you learned something. And get out, you can download Ableton for free. They have a free version of it. And just get into music, try it. They give you all the instruments and everything to mess around with and try and sample for fun. And what's really kind of fun is you take your phone and you record your best friend saying some crazy shit right when they're drunk, and then you take that and you put it into your Ableton and you chop it up. What do? We sequence, we record the audio, and then we chop, and then we duplicate, and we do it over and over and over, and then you put it to a beat, and then you can, Regan's like, I fart a lot. And then it's a beat. It's like, I fart a lot. I fart a lot. I fart a lot. Right? And so then you can make some blackmail shit. And then get them to pay you money to take it off the internet. But you know what? Once it's on the internet, it's forever. Okay. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad that Tamara, um, encouraged me to do this tonight. So, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm gonna edit this, and it's gonna be amazing. I don't even know what it's gonna be. So hopefully I can get it up by Wednesday, and upload it. And yes. So I don't know what else I'm trying to say. I'm kind of at a loss. It's almost 11 o'clock. This has been the longest one I've done yet. And I know most of you have probably fallen asleep or switched back over to Netflix, because this has been outrageously boring. But I've enjoyed myself, and Bonnie stayed up past her bedtime. So, okay, guys, I love you so much. This absolutely has been amazing. Don't forget to save your session. You go up to File, right? Tamara, you do File, Save Live Set, or you can save Live Set as and change the name. The difference, if you don't know, Save Live Set is saving it, right? So it just saved it. I should have done the other one first, but it's saving it, and it saves it where you told it to save it before. But if you want to change it and make a copy, then you go Save Live Set as, and it's going to ask you, well, what do you want to save it as? So then you can change the name. You can put the Shimmies Part 2, the Shimmies plus Awful Beat, and then save it in a different spot. Probably not in the bounces area, Tamara, but you save it under your Shimmies project. But I just want to show you guys, look at all these new songs. Cobra, we already know what Dangerous is. Hidden, Kickback, Low Shit. My heart says yes, my mind says go. That's the newest one that I just wrote 3 days ago. Nothing But, Tablet, That Shot, The Same. These are all potential new songs for the new Meeting Place record, okay? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 new songs, okay? Ready to go. And so I'm going to keep working on them. I love this stuff. I love you guys. So anyway, that's the difference between save and save as, okay? Great. Wonderful. Fine. I'm losing it, guys. I really am. I got to get some rest. Okay? I love you so much. Don't forget to look up at the stars. God put them there for you to look at. So go outside, lay in the grass, enjoy the view. Okay? Try not to lay in a big pile of dog poop or an ant bed. That would really suck. But that's what I love to do. So get outside, enjoy nature, be safe, love your neighbor, don't fight. Okay? And that's about all I got. So check out my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to it and tell your neighbors about it. I'll be back, okay? Love you guys. Bye. But I'm going to sit here for a second while you guys log off. I'm going to sit here for a second, and I'm going to try and find how to, let's see. No, I don't want to exit. I want to close down Ableton. Let's do this one at a time in a logical order. So quit Ableton. Ableton's quitting. If I don't do this in a certain order, my computer will lose its mind. So we're going to start with the biggest program. Let's move over to, ooh, look, there's that picture. God, that thing's awesome. I took that in Fort Davis, Texas, out at the Davis Mountains. Where am I? Here it is. Okay. I got to pull up Chrome. Chromeo. Where'd it go? I can't close Chrome if I don't know where it's at. This is hilarious. I'm trying to shut down Chrome and it's nowhere to be found. How do I close it if I can't find it? I put it down somewhere and now I can't find it. Oh my goodness gracious. I must have closed that window. New tab window? Oh, there it went. Dang it. There it is. I found it. I found you. Okay, guys. Here we go. I'm ending the stream. I love you so much. Bye.